I hit the game winner, you ain't even see it. Welcome to the halftime show. I need a break from the game. God, thank you for the halftime show.
Check out the Patreon for exclusive content only you can see, my boy. Check it out. Link below. All right, Super Bowl next weekend, not this weekend, unfortunately. I know a lot of us are looking forward to that game. There's nothing on this weekend. I know Connor Ben faces off against somebody. I don't even know who. I'm not a boxing purist, so I couldn't tell you anything about it. But BKFC tomorrow night. Most of you don't even care. You're here for football. It is what it is. I'm just saying, not much coming on this weekend. But Super Bowl is next weekend. I believe the 11th, right? I don't know. We'll see. But Kansas City Chiefs, man, taking on San Francisco 49ers. Kansas City is shocking the world right now. Like, they faced the Dolphins in cold weather. All right, we knew the Dolphins weren't going to play good in cold weather like that, right? Whatever, Chiefs win. Then they go on and play the Bills. This is the year we're all expecting Josh Allen to do it. Okay, he's going to get over the Kansas City hump. He's going to go in there and he's going to win the game. And I think it was in Buffalo, wasn't it? He's going to go in there and he's going to win the game. And it's Buffalo's year, at least in terms of beating Kansas City. At some point, they have to get over that hump. And we were wrong. Kansas City pulled out the win at the end. And we're like, all right, whatever. You're not beating the Ravens. You're not beating the Ravens. It's simple. And, well, they beat the Ravens. And it was a very lackluster game for Baltimore. They didn't look as good as they had throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? Coming into that game against the Chiefs, I thought Ravens were winning it all. Seriously, I was like, yo, there's not an NFC team that can stop them, let alone the Chiefs. And they, again, Chiefs proved everyone wrong. Went in there and completely dominated the game. The score is a lot closer than the game actually was, in my opinion. I think Kansas City dominated that game from start to finish. And Baltimore's out. Kansas City's in. We are getting Kansas City Chiefs against the 49ers. Now let's talk about that game. The 49ers went traveled to Detroit, didn't they? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was at San Francisco. I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention. Either way, that was one of the best games I've seen in a long time. Detroit went in there, went up 17 points at halftime, right? That's crazy. And San Francisco came back from being down 17 points, and they won the game. And it came down to the end, right? But I think there was 1 second left on the clock, fourth down. All San Francisco had to do was hike it and get down to the ground, and that's what they did. Game was over. But yeah, man, that was a really good game. Detroit was dominating at first. San Francisco came back, like I said, from 17 points, and shocked me, right? I thought once the Lions were up 17, the game was over, and I think everyone thought that. But yeah, San Francisco came back. Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey led the team back. And we're getting a rematch from 4 years ago. I think San Francisco should have won that game 4 years ago. They didn't. But I do think they have a chance here in this game to win it. Obviously, I think they're the better team than Kansas City. I don't think Kansas City is that good. And that's why I say they continue shocking the world. Because no one's expecting them to win these games. Except for the Miami game. Everyone expected that, considering it was snowing, wasn't it? Yeah, it was really, really cold. So we did expect Kansas City to win that game. I expected the Bills to beat them. I think the Bills were the better team. I expected the Ravens to dominate them. I thought the Ravens were a much better team. And I don't really know who's going to win this game. If I had to choose, if I had to give a prediction, I would maybe say San Francisco. But I'm not going to choose because Kansas City can pull out anything from any... It's weird. It's crazy how Kansas City continues to do this, shocking the world. But I think it's going to be a decent game. Maybe not the best, but I don't think it's going to be like the Rams and Patriots a couple years ago. That was terrible. I don't think it'll be that bad. I think it'll be a decent game to watch. Let me know who you got winning, though, man. I think Usher's gonna do the halftime show. I don't really care for that. I'll be honest. Could have had a better choice there, or could have had a better pick there. I don't think Usher was the best man for the job, but it is what it is. They got Usher performing halftime. So y'all let me know who you got winning the game. What you think of the Usher halftime thing? Do you guys not even care about that? It is what it is. I liked the Rihanna performance last year. I think it was pretty good. But y'all let me know who you got winning this game. Do you think it's a blowout? Do you think it's close? Do you think Kansas City pulls it out and shocks the world again? Or do you think San Francisco finally gets that moment that they've been looking for and wins the Super Bowl? Y'all let me know who you got and what you think, man.